Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia, also known as Thia C or Makeup by Sin on Instagram. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial with a chit chat, our voice in method. So instead of doing a voiceover, I'm going to try to do a talk through about what I'm going to do and the process. So bear with me. If this sucks, I am so sorry. To the few subscribers that do follow my videos and comment and like, thank you so much. It means a lot and I hope you guys enjoy. So today's palette will be the Subculture Palette. This is what the palette looks like. It's colorful. It's like neutral earth tones shades mixed with a few metallic shades in here. It's a lot of like yellows and oranges. I would describe this as neutral earth tone. There's mostly cool tones in my opinion. Before we get started with the eyes, I am going to go ahead and set down my base. I've already done my skincare. I'm just going to spray some rubbing alcohol on my hands. It's like 70% alcohol because you know, that's the kind of world we live in right now, unfortunately. Okay, for primer today, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals primer, and this is the Combo Control. It's called Milky Face Balance Primer, and this is recommended for normal skin types to oily and dry, although in my opinion I'm very oily and I think this is actually a very good primer, so I'm not sure if it'll do a lot for dry skin tones. I like it. It's very milky smooth. I could definitely see where it got its name from. It feels almost like a silky consistency. So I rub this all along my T-zone especially, and then I bring it down through the sides of my face. Cannot forget your upper lip, your nose, and your temples, and give yourself a little massage while you're at it because it's a stressful time we live in. For foundation, I've been using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and I am in the color Linen. Actually, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Luxe Performance brush. This is the brush they made for their Bare Pro foundation. For concealer, this is an oldie but a goodie. For concealer, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I am in the color 120 Light Corner to brighten up that hollow space, and then I'm doing like the outer V to kind of lift this area upwards, and I'll repeat it on this side. Let's zoom you back in. Alright, up close and personal. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the color Dark Brown. So going from the bottom, I like to sketch upwards and out. So I bring the shape almost up, and then the top, and then I'll bring it down. And then I'll fill in with soft strokes. All very lightly, guys. Keep it light, almost feathery. Bring it down. So at the bottom here, I won't fill this area in, but I'll fill in the bottom here. And then I'll go ahead and take the spoolie and I'll brush upwards. And this will create a filled in feathered look. You see? And then from here, I like to just bring it outwards, like that. For the eyes, I'm gonna start off with the color Mercury, and it's this color right here. Oops. So we're gonna go in with Mercury. So I'm gonna take that color and I'm gonna bring it all the way buffed up into the crease. So buff it outwards here, but don't go back for more product, just lighter, and it'll disperse the product and make it more blown out. Very, very light hand, okay? If you go with a heavy hand, it'll look darker. And then from here, there's a little gap here from the corner of my eye to this outer portion where the eyeshadow meets. Let's blend it together and blend it down. Don't go back and forth here because it's gonna make more product get pushed out, and I kind of want to keep this centered here, so I'm just bringing it in to keep a nice cat eye effect. So only in this way, and this is just to add a little bit of color to it. So this is the All Star, so I'm gonna take a bit of that product. This is also deep, so tap out all the excess. So with this product, I'm gonna go ahead and buff this and right at the crease and bring it lower. This adds more dimension, a little bit more depth. I'm gonna go back in for another light hand, and we're gonna bring that right in the outer V section of the eye. And then we're gonna blend it inwards. Okay, and we're gonna repeat on the other side. So what I'm doing here is I'm focusing the shade in the inner and the outer, and then swooping back and forth. Blending it into that first shade we put down. So this turned out to be another smoky eye, but it's gonna come together. You'll see. I'm gonna cut a crease later. Nice. And don't worry if it comes out. We're gonna fix that up. We're gonna clean it up later. So one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So before I cut the crease, let me just go ahead and set down my eyebrows. So I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I'm just gonna, there's no science to this. I'm just setting them. That's all. So to cut the crease, I will be using the P. Louise Roomer 2. And I'll be taking a round flat tip concealer brush like so. This one's from Lancome, and this is the number 8. So I'm just gonna start in the center. If you're someone like me who doesn't really isn't really like perfect at cutting the crease, this is a good tip. So I start at the center and then I slowly bring my way up. Ooh, it is so hard to talk and do this at the same time. So very light hand here where it meets the inner section of your eye, and we're just gonna, yeah. So instead of swiping, try to pat. That's my trick. And by the way, if you don't have the P. Louise primer base, you can also use concealer. It works just as well. So I did it just about there to that length, so you could still see the shadow from behind it. And we'll repeat to the other side. Bring it downwards here, the inner corner as well. And while you're there, you can go ahead and brighten up the inner corner with a base or concealer, whatever it is you're using. So we're gonna apply the electric color right on top of that. And I'm gonna go ahead and with the ring finger. So this is the electric color. You see it? So this is a pressed metallic shade. So when applying it, I try to press it on as well. I don't rub, just press it. You can use a brush, but as I said in my previous video, something about using the finger just allows the pigmentation to show up 10 times more, in my opinion. If a little bit of that color went up into the dark crease shade, don't worry, we can fix that in just a sec. Okay, so this is a clean brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this so I soften it up again. I pressed down a little too hard there. So with the Laura Mercier powder, I'm just gonna tap this lightly under here. I'm gonna use the Untamed color. And I am just using one of those flat edged straight brushes. So once we grab some of that Untamed color, again, I'm gonna tap the excess off, and I'm gonna apply it to the bottom waterline, like so. Clean, small blending brush. I'm just gonna buff that and blend that outwards. Okay, right where these three colors meet, right here on this area, I'm gonna go back in with the first color we used, and that was the Mercury shade. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of that, and I'm gonna join them right there. That's where all three meet. Like that. And same on the other side. Great. Instant Age Rewind concealer again, and I'm just gonna go ahead, grab some of that concealer I'm gonna clean this area up right here to make it as straight and clean as possible. Over here too, here's where I need the help, so let's clean that up. And I'm just using the same brush I use for foundation to soften that a little bit. So for blush and bronzer, I've been using this one. You guys have probably seen it over and over and over again. But this is the Pretty Vulgar Cosmetic Nesting Bee Face palette, and I clearly love it. As you can see, dip into both. Tap off the excess and then brush upwards. So don't forget the temple area, just blend it towards your hairline. And then bring it downwards. Under your jaw. So I like to take a little bit of a deeper color for the nose contour. So let me just zoom you in again. Okay. So I'll take the Sun-Kissed Snitch color. I won't load it up like this. I'll load it up like this, where the edge is where it's getting the product. Just that. Tap a little bit, not a lot. And then starting, and this is very important in my opinion, but starting from where the eyebrow right here meets the nose, bring it straight down here. Down the side. Did you see that? Bring it straight down. Okay, and then you can go ahead and softly blend that. Okay. And then just repeat on the other side. Okay, you can definitely see it now. So this is without it being blended fully. So from here, I'll bring it down this way on the nose. And because I have a rounded nose, I like to do it right where the nostrils are. And then I'll do right across, right there, just there, to give more of a pointed and smaller nose. I'm not sure if you can see that really well with this camera, but okay, that's there. Without going back yet to blend, I'm gonna go back into the Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier. I'm just gonna go ahead and set here and here, and then set on the sides of my nose right here. Okay. A little bit on the tip too. Okay. Now that that's done, go ahead and blend this contour in with it. Blush. So I'm gonna take this color up here. This is the Hush blush, this one. Highlight, I'm gonna take the Glimmer of BS from this palette, and this is a tapered brush, and we're just gonna apply it on your cheekbones. On the center of the nose, very lightly. A lot on the little ball of your nose. A lot on the cupid's bow. Slightly on the forehead. Over the eyebrow bone. Okay, now comes the favorite part, eyeliner. And this is my favorite part. So I'm gonna be using this eyeliner. It's the brand by Selena Gomez, and let me just tell you, they did really good with this. I like to do a soft stroke from the inner. Okay, there you go. Soft stroke from the inner. And then all the way, like 3/4 in, and then I'll go the opposite way. And then again from down here. And then opposite. Then back. And then opposite. Keeping the thinnest point at the center and the thickest point at the outer wing. See? And then we'll repeat on this side. I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Monochromatique eyeshadow, and this is actually can be used as a highlight, as a pigment for the eye, and also cheeks and lips. But this is the Magique color, and this one I'm going to use for the inner corner. I'm going to pack it on the inner corner. Right here. They're what the Velour Lashes look like. I don't know if you can see them that well. So if this is a new lash, this is not because I've already used it, but if you're using a new lash, I recommend you bend it this way so that it curves nicely to your eye, and then measure it and cut it. You could kind of tell this is for the left eye because this end is a little bit more full. So just place it into the inner. Connect the ends. After you place it in the center, connect the ends. Cute, huh? Very flirty, very light. Fun lashes. Thank you, Karen. So just kind of blend it in to the lashes, your natural lashes into the fake ones, into your falsies, just like so. Alright, don't forget the bottom. Do not neglect your bottom lashes. Black eyeliner, I'm using the Lancome L'Ecole liner. And just go ahead and fill in your waterline. I'm gonna do the Savage shade by Dose of Colors, and it's a liquid matte formula and it looks like that. So let's do it. All right, you guys, I think we're about done. And then before you head out for your day, don't forget to lock it in. I'm gonna use the all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. So just a little bit back. Thank you guys for watching. I accidentally forgot to record an outro, but I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell so you can be notified of my next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.